Hey, there we go. There we go. We are live for the Clash at the Coliseum. Started 5 minutes earlier than I was expected, so I was just touching up a couple of final things, and when I got them all settled in, we're ready to roll. So, got our leaderboard here. It looks like the leaderboard's a little behind, because Denny Hamlin is currently battling Joey Logano for the lead, but right now, I think Joey is going to be the leader. So when that update comes through, it should show Joey first, and then Joey overshoots the corner, and Hamlin back to the inside. So, should show those two up front, and we should be like 3 laps in already, and I don't see 3 laps. So, not sure how far behind we are going to be. Now it's starting to score, so we're getting closer. But meanwhile, that slip by Joey Logano has already pinned him back to third. Now he's going to get into the back of Ty Gibbs. Now he's going to knock Ty Gibbs around. I think he was actually getting knocked into by William Byron at the time. But man, we are going. So let me make sure this is up and going. Stream settings, stream health. We are live. Chat. Turn on, sure. Okay, there we go. So we got that rolling, and we are good to go. So 6 laps in, Denny Hamlin are running away. Ty Gibbs second, Joey Logano in third. The crowd is empty. Holy moly. Oh, that's not a good look. That is not a good look. Hey, how we doing? Down underscore the apron, or down underscore the underscore apron. Doing pretty good. It's been a long off season and definitely been a challenging 2023. So I'm glad that year's over. But 2024 hasn't started so well so far. All right, man on the move so far. Not really any huge movers. I see Priest up to 7th, so that's a good start so far for him. Hey, how we doing, Florida Denny fan? Getting ready for the 500 in a couple weeks. I know you're probably heading to Volusia, though. Go see some sprint cars. All right. So far, it looks like Priest is up to 7th. I don't know where he started, but good start for Priest so far. Big names missing the show. Daniel Suarez not in the race. Michael McDowell didn't make the race. Christopher Bell, probably the most notable that didn't make the race. And Ryan Blaney had to rely on a provisional. Otherwise, the defending champ wouldn't have made the race. So definitely a wacky start to the season. I can't wait. By Daytona, we'll have the webcam back. I usually wouldn't have streamed it, but unfortunately, snow has been so bad I can't even snowmobile anywhere. So all my trips got canceled, so I guess we're streaming instead. All right, so keeping an eye on it. Looks like Hamlin and Gibbs have a pretty good lead, but top 5 is kind of gapped the other ones. Everybody behind 5th has a pretty good gap to them. So right now it's Hamlin, Gibbs, Logano, Byron, and Busch in the top 5 spots. They did do some rule changes for this year, and I think that also helped allow the cars to not have, or the guys to have less shifting. So I think the shifting has been limited a little bit, and we'll see if that creates better racing or not. Oh, McDowell did make the race. Sorry, it wasn't McDowell that didn't miss the race. It was somebody else. Yeah, Ryan Priest is up 5 positions already, so he started 12th on the night. Trying to see Noah Gragson, new ride, and the number 10 showing up pretty weird. Yeah, it is a little weird seeing the Ford noses there. It's a different look from what they had on the Mustang. Camrys are a little different too, though. They've had that pointed nose since 2017, so I don't know. They don't look terrible. I'm not gonna lie. They don't look terrible. Clyde, you start off going to jail. How'd you start here? What did you do? Volusia in March. Okay, that's probably a good call. That's when I think that's when not the sprint car, because the Outlaws are no longer the primary series. Actually, no longer, but High Limit. I think that's the weekend High Limit goes there. Ryan Blaney still not running super hot, so we still got some movement to go there. Well, welcome in all. I should have started this a little bit earlier, but I was still kind of getting all my settings ready to roll, so definitely have a little bit of that new season fever, or text issues that come with that. So, 21 laps in. Top 5 has remained fairly unchanged. Gragson is now getting absolutely shuffled. Got sent up the track, and now he is getting freight trained down there by the bottom lane. And it looks like he might find a spot to slide in here. Meanwhile, up at the front, everything's kind of stabilized. I don't see a lot of movement going on in the front chunk of the field. Lap times are all but useless because you can see just all the shoving and pushing these guys do. You know, it really does kind of create a melee, and so lap times are not really a good thing to judge. So Priest is up to 7th, but has yet to go any further since getting there. And then, like I said, so far Gregson had just gotten the boot, and so he dropped a significant chunk. He was in 16th. He's outside the top 20 now. Actually, I think he's dead last now. He got sent all the way to the back of the field. It's 25 laps in already, and they haven't yet to catch lap traffic, but they're getting closer. 26 of 150. Now Larson's going to go by Priest, and here comes Justin Haley trying to follow. Not quite going to be able to do it. Meanwhile, Ross sends it in up high. Doesn't quite have enough to get there, I don't think. Or does he? No, he's still somehow hanging on alongside. Wow, is he going to go around the long way? He's sure going to try. Oh, wow, whoa, whoa. I just lost what happened, but I think Ross just missed the corner that time. Yeah, Ross missed the corner bad. He went in there trying to make the move on the outside and instead just overshot it and lost like 4 spots. So unfortunately for Ross, that's not a great way to go. Meanwhile, Noah Gragson losing his lap already. Not ideal, but at the same time, you know, I'm just excited to see what he can do in the 10 car this year. So we're 30 laps into a 150 lap race. I don't know if it's segmented. I don't know if there's segments at every 50 lap increment or anything like that. To be completely honest, I don't know much about the format, if they have anything goofy going on. So that would all be new to me if we got some goofiness going. Well, we're under commercial already. I guess NASCAR on Fox is back. We went about 7 minutes without a commercial break. That's a lot. That's a lot of time for Fox. Unfortunately, we still have commercials during green flag racing, so not ideal. Atlanta or Homestead in September. I definitely think it's got to be Homestead. Although I think Atlanta's probably a better track. I would. You know what? I changed my mind. Do Atlanta. Atlanta's a cool place. There's especially with the new style racing, it could probably be a heck of a good show. Going to Dover and Pocono. I've got, what do I got on the list? I got 2 Kansas races. I've got a Bristol race. I am going to the championship race in Phoenix. And the last race, and I don't know if I've really touched on this yet because we haven't been back to the NASCAR season, but the other race I'm planning to try and go to still is the Iowa Cup race. But Iowa and NASCAR absolutely crapped the bed on that situation. I put my deposit down and everything to try and make sure I got tickets because I've been anticipating that race for 15 years. And they sold out tickets before even the people who put deposits down could get them because they sold them all to SeatGeek. And SeatGeek is charging... You know what? I'm going to show you this. I'm going to make it that obvious. I'm going to get my SeatGeek going here. I hate SeatGeek because they are a site that does not guarantee tickets. They will guarantee a refund if their tickets are not real and that kind of stuff. But if you get, to the event and all of a sudden your tickets don't work, you're just screwed. You're out. They don't guarantee it. So, yeah, do not like SeatGeek at all. I do not care for them. I had bought Viking Packer tickets on SeatGeek, and when we got to the gate, they basically said, "Oh, we don't actually have those seats," and it was like 2 minutes, or not 2. It was about 5 to 10 minutes, but 5-10 minutes to kick off, and then we had to go out and try to find something else instead because we unfortunately had lost the ability to go get any other tickets. So I was very, very, very disappointed at SeatGeek. So very disappointed. But here, I'll show you guys quick. I'm gonna put this over here. Here is the NASCAR SeatGeek chart, because I'm not worried about the chart. Looks like they might be under caution. I can't tell. No, they're still under green. But here's the SeatGeek chart. This is the cheapest ticket. $300. $392. There are 70 or 69 tickets available. There were 75 when they first announced that they were exclusive to SeatGeek. So they've sold 6 tickets in the last 3 months. 6 tickets in 3 months, and here's why. They're trying to charge $392 for a grandstand ticket. 410, 410, 410, 410, 455, 455, 455. You get the point. SeatGeek is absolutely screwing up the ticket market by majorly inflating the ticket prices because they have the exclusivity to them now. So, yeah, I'm really ticked off about it because look at it, $500 for a grandstand ticket? Like, seriously? What is this crap? So yeah, I'm waiting for the day that NASCAR decides to add temporary seating or something because this is insane. This is stupid. Never, ever, ever should a venue sell out to a ticket conglomerate because this is what they do. They buy up all the tickets, they jack the price through the roof, and they gouge the price on anyone who's really wanting to go. And again, I wouldn't be this mad if I hadn't put down a deposit to guarantee tickets and then not even get a chance to get a ticket. That still frustrates me, that I put my money down and never even got a chance to get any tickets. Some people did, so it's not like they didn't give anyone a chance, but it seemed to be a very select few that got the chance to get the email that said, here's the tickets. So unfortunately, because of that, I'm on the outside. I'm on the outside looking in at the moment, but I'm really, really, really wanting to go to that Iowa race still. So I'm going to keep trying, but we will see. Logano to the inside of Hamlin. So Gibbs has gone to the lead. Hamlin now to second. Logano going to go in there and try to tip the nose in for third. Hamlin's clear. He'll be able to get back down in there. Making a little contact, but Hamlin gets up and gets going. He is gone, so he's safe. All right, so meanwhile, Ryan Preece has dropped all the way to 15th, so definitely not a good couple laps for Ryan Preece. He was running in this 8th position, and it looks like somebody got to his inside, and he got the shuffle from there. So he has now fallen all the way back to 16th now, as they continue to battle. Meanwhile, Ty Gibbs has lapped up to 19th place. Yeah, Jones didn't make the race. Honestly, I don't mind having one race a year like this where only some guys get in. I kind of like it. I just wish it wasn't the Clash. It'd be very cool to have a shootout at, like a Kansas or something, and only so many cars make the race. Like, I think that'd be a very, very fun time. So, Noah's day is not starting out very well, by the way. He's already, I think, 2 laps down. So he has had a very rough start to the night. Just like that, Logano's back to the inside of Denny Hamlin. Hamlin now to the outside, and Joey will clear as he looks underneath Todd Gilliland. That is for the second spot. Oh, Kyle gonna really shove it in there. There was not room, and Denny Hamlin just straight up got sent. There was not room, and he sent it in there. Kyle Busch really stuffed it in on Denny, and Denny's gonna go all the way back to 5th, and he's probably gonna lose 6th. Or 5th to Byron, and probably 6th to Bowman. So Gibbs has actually gapped Logano by about a straightaway now. 60 laps down. I think it's just a straightforward format as far as I know. I don't think there's any planned cautions or anything. So Gibbs is starting to try and run away. Now Keselowski's the last car in the lead lap in 18th. Blaney in 17th. So Blaney has worked his way from the very tail of the field to 17th. But yeah, as they run, I don't see any major change anywhere. Like I said, I think anyone that's maybe potentially trying to save some tires is just kind of out there riding. Is that the 42? Oh, the 42 is a lap down. Okay, I was like, what is he doing in there? So yeah, 42 is a lap down. That's why I see him right behind, I believe it's Justin Haley. So Kyle in 3rd, or Kyle Busch, I should say, in 3rd. Kyle Larson in 4th now. But they are still 4 seconds behind Ty Gibbs, who is just setting sail. Oh, Gregson's 3 laps down, so it's a pretty rough way to go. I'm not going to lie. That's a rough start for Noah. Not a good way to start the year. About 10 laps to halfway. So, about 7 laps to halfway. Oh, that's yeah. Noah's having a rough start. At least the other 2 Stewart-Haas cars are on the lead lap. They're in 15th and 16th, so not great, but here's the thing. Good news is this race has almost no effect on the rest of the year. Guys who run good at the Clash, there's guys that run great at the Clash and don't run good the rest of the year. There's guys that run terrible at the Clash and they go out and win, 3 races that year. So, no need to worry too much about the Clash results yet. Because we're still working on, just a quarter-mile racetrack. So, caution is out. Todd Gilliland has gone around. So we do have our first caution of the day at lap 71, but I don't believe, unless they're going to put the brake up 4 laps, are they really going to start the race and go 4 laps before going right back to green? Look at that rotor! That sucker is glowing red. That thing's got to be hot. Yeah, looks like it just broke loose in the rear. So there's our first caution of the year. Going to go to Todd Gilliland in the 38. Look at that rotor. It's still glowing red. That's incredible. Oh, wow, this is actually really informative. Thank you, Fox. This is great. So they're talking about the brake bias adjuster and how it works. They went to Joe Gibbs, it looks like, and got that footage. So they're showing how the brake bias works, but that's kind of neat because I always knew there was a dial to turn for brake bias. I did not know what it actually did when you turn the dial. Now, it says it's a red flag, so I don't know if they're going to double up and go for 3 laps and then go right back to another caution, or if we're going to get... Oh, Gilliland is out. He is out of the car, so... Or I don't know if we're going to go to something else in between, so... I don't know if I like the new Fords or not. I think there's something interesting about them for sure. I kind of like the tip of the nose, but I think the hood looks a little too long, in my opinion. I'd be very interested to see how they handle this year on the 1.5 miles. I had to replace some brakes in a truck the other day. They seized. They got too much rust on them and they seized up, and so I had to get some new calipers on them. But brakes are not too bad to do. So when you have to pay a mechanic shop to do it, they're usually not too bad. They're pretty efficient on getting them done. But if they're not, I've changed my own brakes. It's not too bad. Just make sure you know how to bleed them when that comes around. Also, for those who are wondering, I'm going to go ahead. I already showed you guys those Iowa Iowa Cup tickets. Those things are absolutely absurd. But I'm going to go ahead and link the eBay page here in down below. I got a couple cars ending tomorrow night, so if anyone is interested in some, I got just a couple things I'm cleaning out. Gonna be cleaning some cars out for the next couple weeks, so some of the stuff that's sat around for a little too long and hasn't gone anywhere on the website will be moving to the eBay page, and usually that stuff sells a little bit cheaper. The one that was selling today was had gotten bid up a little high. I didn't start it high, it just got that way. So I usually start them nice and cheap, like at $1 or $2. Unless they're buying nows and stuff. Alright, where is the thing? I need to see if I can find it. Where is it? Alright, I don't think they're doubled up just yet. There it is. Back to the live streaming software. And we're going to take that comment. We're going to pin it at the top. So that's the eBay page. I just pinned it at the top. So if anyone's looking, there's some cheap stuff in there. So that'll be in there. Did I order the Sunny D, Rush, Truck Center, Mahindra, and United Rentals Haas Tooling Elites? I have not yet, Clyde. I will be getting one of the Noah Elite Premiums. If you would like... oh, wait, if you're just getting Elites, you should be fine. If you need an Elite Premium, I have to do the... I have to do the payments up front for those because those are straight through Lionel. I don't get any discount to them, which is okay because I'm not here to make lots of money or anything. I just wanted to... I have to have the cost covered before I bring in a car like that because I'm do race versions only now. So that doesn't mean I won't get them. I'll just get them and then I can still make the video and everything, but I just have to do those costs up front. But yes, if you're wanting just the standard Elites, I can get those on hand because they won't be coming for probably 4 to 6 months. So we still got plenty of time to get those coming in. I got to put a whole bunch of orders in for the new stuff yet, for the new normal Elites. So yeah, don't worry, they'll be on the next list that goes through. I'll have, I believe those two are going to go in. I don't remember if I've gotten the Chase Elliott white car from tonight. I get those coming. I believe I'm going to get the Christopher Bell Mobile 1 car if it's offered. So there's going to be a couple just different ones I get in. Speaking of which, we got a really fun car coming here Monday. If you guys didn't see my post, let me tell you, the Joey Logano Mosaic car looks absolutely terrible. And so, yeah, if you're interested in the Mosaic car, just wait, because you'll want to see that review so I can show you what they did to it. And, yeah, we're going to have a little fun on that rant, because it's going to be a rant. Nope, Clyde, I didn't figure it out. All I had to do to get anything unblocked that was on there was it was probably timed out. It can time out for up to 24 hours. And then when I reset all the timeouts, and everybody was just back. So the only thing that'll get somebody actually blocked from the YouTube account is when they post malicious stuff. Otherwise, if you notice you can't comment during a day for whatever reason, you're probably just timed out. And that can literally be just my choice. So... should be fine, but I'm just saying if you post too much weird stuff, I'm just telling you there's a good chance that might happen again. So just don't be too weird, you know. First Amendment doesn't apply here. This is my channel. I'm a pretty nice guy though. I'm pretty good. Yeah, 51. I didn't notice he had gold rims. I see there's a yellow glow coming from it though. That's kind of neat. Alright, so Bubba's on the inside. Let's see, I'm trying to see what row that is. Is that about row 5? Yeah, so Chase is row, 10th, right outside row 5. Whoa, really stacking them up. Big slide, here comes Kyle to the inside. Ty Gibbs now to the outside, and it'll be Joey to the lead from the outside lane. Meanwhile, Ty Gibbs got shuffled high, and he's in trouble. Actually, he might get down here. He might just catch a break. Boy, it's getting feisty back there. It looks like Reddick finally got a good run off the corner. Meanwhile, Joey Logano is running away. And I think they're still in intermission at lap 75. It's Kyle and Joey one more time. Somebody just went around. Who went around? Caution. It's a white car. It is John Hunter Nemechek. I just saw it. Come on, I might be a little frustrated. I can't remember for sure, but the production crew might be in the Fox booth in Charlotte. And that's going to really frustrate me because I saw it happen, and it took NASCAR or Fox way longer than it should have. LaJoy, it's not that much contact. Just got in there a little hot. Is there a lucky dog? I didn't check to see that. We should see how many cars are a lap down still. Oh, yeah. Noah's a ways from getting back in this thing. He's going to need about 10 cautions before Noah's any chance. So, yep, Noah's day for the win is about done. Let's just hope he stays competitive. Not a good start for the season to old Noah G. Hopefully, we'll see how I'm feeling in the next couple days. But I've got. What'd you miss? You missed someone getting arrested and someone breaking their ribs. And I went under anesthesia this week, so what do you know? Everyone's having fun. My voice is a little bad for that. They had to do a whole bunch of testing, and it all involves sticking tubes and cameras and crap down my throat, which is not fun. So when my voice is back, I'm going to make a bunch of new reviews because I got a lot of cars to make reviews on. But got to get my voice back first. All right, another red flag out now. I don't think there's an intermission. They acted like there was going to be an intermission for adjustments, but I don't think... I mean, it's 150 total laps, right? I'm not sure. But yeah, so far, the cars I've got coming for this year, I'm going to have Elliott's new Napa car. I always get those. I'm going to get, I think I'm going to get the, the Bell Mobile 1 car. That one looks like it's going to be pretty good. It was just some testing. They have to basically test and figure out, I have what they call a hernia, but it's a different type of hernia, so not a surgical repair. And so they have to knock you out because they put a tube down your throat. So you don't technically have to go out, but it's way, way better if you do, because otherwise it's going to be really unpleasant. So yeah, they do that to make sure that you don't, cause a bunch of problems in the little operation room. But yeah, that was what I had to get done this week, and then we'll see what happens in the next few weeks if they get the results back and what my options are. But yeah, hopefully we can get these health issues figured out, because it was causing me to wake up and be up all night and not be able to sleep. So did not go over well. Was definitely a problem. All right, they're doubled up for the restart. 1 to go this time by. Logano chose the bottom. Busch went high. Then we got Gibbs and Larson Gibbs and Byron. Larson chose row 3 on the inside. So as far as I can tell, I don't think... Oh, it's only lap 74. Are they really going to have a one-lap shootout? One lap to halfway. Kyle Busch got sent to the top of 3 wide. That's not going to work. Yeah, it was a one-lap. That was stupid. Why are we doing a one-lap shootout on this tiny little track? All right, so yeah, they just went to the halfway point. So we'll get through the intermission here before we get back racing. The running order at the intermission is going to be Joey Logano, Kyle Larson, Ty Gibbs, William Byron, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Bubba Wallace, Alex Bowman, Tyler Reddick, Ross Chastain, Martin Truex, Justin Haley, Chase Elliott, Ryan Preece, and Ryan Blaney. That's your top 15. We're going to move down to get the last guys on the lead lap. Michael McDowell, Brad Keselowski, Corey LaJoie, and Chase Briscoe are the last cars on the lead lap. So 2 more cars, they'll get their free pass here in the next couple cautions. Noah may not be out of it. If it gets really caution happy, Noah's got a chance to get back in there. But it's going to be a while. So yeah, a little bit of a fast 75 laps. I don't know. I'm never a huge. This race is really kind of nothing to me. I don't really care about it that much, to be honest. It's not a bad race. It's just not a. It is a bad race. Who are we kidding? This is kind of a bad race. Wouldn't we all rather see it at Bristol? Well, I shouldn't say that. The old car, we'd love to see this thing going on at Bristol. I think the next-gen car is just not a good short-track car, you know? This thing belongs on a decent-sized track. And I'm going to throw the option out there for NASCAR. Just follow the damn Super Bowl. Follow it. They're in Vegas this year. You should be racing at Vegas. Seriously. Just go run a race at Vegas. How hard could it be? Just follow the Super Bowl. Why not? You know where it's going to be. And if it's not anywhere nearby, then you can go to your diehards and go to, Homestead or Daytona, or just have this off-season, shootout type race at a fun new venue or a fun different venue. You can run it at small racetracks. Because obviously the fans, I'm not going to lie, the fans aren't showing up anyway. So, go run it at a short track. Go run it at some of these, I have to say short track, but a south short track. Has to be a southern. You can't have anything in the north because it'll be a little too cold. All right. Okay, just had to make sure my desktop audio wasn't playing because it's not supposed to. Yeah, I'm glad racing's back. I don't know. The sport, NASCAR's been weighing on me. I'm really loving the sprint car world for sure. I'm having trouble as NASCAR continues to just shoot themselves in the foot and delegitimize their own sport. It's tough, but I still want to enjoy the sport that I've grown up loving for now decades. Couldn't tell from the render photos. It's supposed to be the Mosaic car, and there's no Mosaic. It looks like mustard. Again, I'll show it off because I'll show the 2016 car that was made, and so we'll get a chance to look at both of them as soon as the car comes in on Monday. How's Marco? He's doing pretty good. He's adjusting pretty good. He's gotten pretty big. I'm not gonna lie. He's probably 80% grown now, so he's gonna get a little bit bigger before long. But man, he's gotten big. He's a little skittish still. He's when you're a feral little kitten like he was, you're gonna be a little more skittish. All right, so we're under an intermission. They're not really saying much. Lionel is kind of like Fanatics. They're both the same tree. Nike's doing the same thing in NFL jerseys. I bought an NFL jersey for the first time in a while this year, and I hated it, and so I immediately got rid of it and went and got a different one from a knockoff version because I like the patch numbers on my jerseys, and they don't make them anymore unless you buy the $300 jersey, and I wasn't going to play that game. So I just went and got a cheap one off of eBay. Probably China counterfeit or something. Doesn't matter to me. They look fine. And looks okay. So, went and picked that up. And so Nike's playing the same game where they're just downgrading the quality and then upping the price and kind of trying to convince the fans that, oh, this is what you want. You want it like this. And yeah, not really. All right. So I actually have two things going right now. I got the NASCAR race on one screen, and I actually have the Maryland-Iowa women's basketball game going. The Iowa women's team is very fun to watch, which is not a typical saying out of women's basketball the last decade or so. But, yeah, Caitlin Clark's fun to watch. So I got that on one screen, and then I got the race on the other, but it looks like they're in intermission. Going to be making some adjustments here. Okay, I got the cars parked. They're not getting out. They're just going to make adjustments? What is taking NASCAR so long? They rode around for an entire commercial break and never even got the cars ready to put adjustments on? Like, what were they riding around for? Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Not going to lie. That is the kind of stuff that, come on, NASCAR. Get your crap together. They don't really run a tight ship. They're very loosey-goosey with their, very loosey-goosey with the formatting. What are we seeing here? I'm debating on braving the tornadic storms tomorrow to go to Daytona because I feel like going. Hey, don't get me wrong. If I live close to Daytona, I'd probably be wanting to go a lot too. I mean, that sounds literally like a playground to me. Like one of the greatest places on earth. And tornadoes are not too bad. Honestly, like for a tornado to hit, it usually has to, it usually takes a little bit of a significant, like, sorry, I'm watching the game too. It takes like the significant storm pressures to even get the thing to start spinning, and then for it to touch down, it takes even more. So your chances of getting caught in a tornado are like virtually zero. So I think that's probably a good gamble. All right, so still under commercial, waiting on the rest of this stuff to go. All right, so still waiting on the commercial here. I'm going to look up. What do you guys say we do some shopping? Should we look at some Diecasts? I could pull up some photos, actually. That could be kind of fun. I can do two things. I'm going to put a poll in the chat quick. We're going to either pull up some photos or we're going to go look on Lionel.com at stuff. So, oh, whoops, I need to put the poll button in. Yoink. Start a poll. What to do? And then the options will be Lionel.com or photos. Start the poll. What do we got? Just going to slide that down over here so it's out of the way. All right, let's see that poll here. One vote. Stop the count! All right, so now they're making some adjustments on the infield. Oh my gosh, we're still dead even. We're gonna need some more people. Get your votes in. We're still dead even. I'm gonna have to end that poll here soon, but I gotta have at least a definitive answer quick. Ah, no chrome rims on the Joey Logano car this year. Gosh, we're still tied. We're still tied. Eight seconds to go. All right, Lionel.com it is. We are heading over to Lionel. Lionel Racing. Let's head over there for a little while, have some fun. Now let me make sure it displays okay. Let's see. Is that too big? It's a little too big. Actually, it ain't bad. We can live with it. It's not great, not perfect, but I think I can find a way to make it work. What am I doing here? Oh, I'm over here. I need to go here quick, slide this, try, display capture, just slide that over a smidge, right about there. I'll move it back when we get back to the other stuff. Okay, so we're on LionelRacing.com. I could log in and show you all my fun stuff, but we won't. Let's see what's on sale at Lionel this week. Color Chrome Vegas win? Nah. That car probably doesn't look great in color chrome. Sale price $60 for the Subway car. I actually have one of those I'm going to put on eBay. So don't, if you're looking at a car like this, I'm looking at you, Clyde. I know you're a Harvick guy. If you're looking for this car, that'll be on eBay next week. So it'll probably be cheaper than $60. Let's see here. Darlington win for $80. That's not bad. It's not a bad deal. That's on 85. That's liquid color. I don't think that's going to look great in liquid color either. Denny Hamlin Vegas win for $65. That's not terrible. $47 for the Allsco car. Meh. What else we got? These are all plain paint schemes. Myatt Snyder isn't too bad. Price a little high for how old it is. Let's see. What else we got? New Hampshire win. BJ McLeod's test car. Oh my gosh, there's still some Blaine Perkins cars sitting around. Let's see, Keselowski Talladega Elite, $50 for an Elite, not bad. That's actually a pretty good deal. Let's see, Duel number 2. I think is that an Elite? No, that's an ARC. So honestly, that's not a great deal. It'd have to be an Elite for that to be a good deal. Atlanta ARC for Kurt. I have one Elite of those going on eBay next week too. New Hampshire Color Chrome. That probably didn't look very good, honestly. The drop color's wrong, or not wrong. It's just not very good. Oh, there we go. The Homestead, or no, that's Darlington. The Darlington Elite for $45. That's a pretty good one. I'll give it that. That's good. Jordan Anderson's car. That's not a terrible option. The Blue Def Elite. I have one of these because he ran that at Kansas. Talladega Elite. That's $50. Landon Castle for $40. That's not a bad car. I kind of wanted to get that Landon Castle car. I got the 164. I don't have enough room for 120s anymore. ARC for $30. Oh, that's the Elite. Black Lives Matter Elite car is $40. Although, if I remember right, this car did not sell very well. Because I had one of them in multiple finishes. And they look pretty good, but it did not sell well. Probably had to do with the fraudulent charity that may have been on the hood that turned out to be not as maybe upstanding as it had sounded. They used the name of a good cause, but then they just ran a bad organization underneath it, which was not great. Darlington win? Oh, that's the Darlington for 2021. $35, that's not bad. $59 for the Watkins Glen win, not terrible. Oh, Bristol win for $35, that's pretty good. That's not terrible. Oh, I need to get back to my chat, I can't see. A $260 necklace? You did, and there's no regrets. And that's how you're supposed to do it. As long as it's not no regrets. No regrets is fine. No regrets, now we got a problem. Let's go to the Elite Premier. So this guy's coming to me. I'm getting Noah's car. I'm not getting any other of these in the Elite Premier. The only ones I'm getting are Chase or Noah, or potentially certain race wins. So, yeah. So far, those are the only ones. I got this one coming. And then I got the Hooters one coming. I might get this one, depending on if it's any good. That one already came out, so I already have that coming. So it's sold out. See, and this is the thing. Let me show you. This is why you want to get these Elite Premiers early. So it says it's sold out, cancellation fee, $120. They're not making very many of them. And for Chase Elliott cars, by the way, that's a low number. So $120. The Hooters, they're making $144. They're actually making a few more of them. So very limited quantities. Let's see, are there any other ones that they're making guaranteed? Let's go to the next page. Larson. How many is Larson's getting made? 106. So, it's going to be under 120 quantity that is made for these Elite Premiums. So, they're probably going to be a pretty decent car to hold on to in terms of value. But again, never buy a car just for value. Always buy it because you want it. So yeah, that's the Elite Premiers. Let's go to some race wins. See, oh yep, I forgot to offer. I haven't put these two out yet, I don't think. But Ty Majeski's late model is here, and then we've got Ken Schrader's Talladega win. These are two new ones for the NASCAR Classics for that one, and that's late model. So those two will be coming out. And then we're into last year. I think this is going to be a really good car. I think that Allgaier car is going to look really cool. I think this is going to be a good one too. Custer's Phoenix win is going to be a good one. Charlotte win. Okay, that's going to be one they're making. All right, showing a replay here. Are they just showing the last restart? Showing Larson. Did he get into... Did he get into Gibbs? He got into Gibbs a little. Not bad, though. It's not a lot of contact if that's what he's mad about. All right, they are rolling again, by the way. So they are starting to roll. Bell's Homestead, Tim Richmond Pocono. I don't remember if I got this Pocono one up yet. So I may have to put that one up. I don't know if I did that one yet. There's the Blaney Pennzoil car from Talladega. I don't know if I put that render up on my site. There it is. Brett Moffitt, Talladega win. I can't wait to get that car. Rain is apparently coming, getting close. Wave 1, I already have that wave. And there's that Bristol car. Can't wait for that. Only getting standard for that, though. And then there's the Kansas car. I also have that coming because I went to back-to-back races because it's fun. So, yes, we will be doing I did back-to-back races, so that's what that'll be. What is that, Vegas? No, that's Darlington. That's a Darlington win. And, yeah, we're into last year. This is another race I went to in person, the Indy race. That was pretty good. All right, they lined up yet? They're still showing red, so I think they're still getting everything ran back in and ready to warm up. Oh, let's see. What else should we look at? Should we look at some special finishes? Oh, we probably can't. There's probably not much there to see, is there? Yeah, I could. Let's do it. Why not? They're still not green yet. What do we got? They're going to make this in liquid and in color chrome. I'm not going to lie. I don't think these are going to be very good. I think the liquid color for this is going to look very mid because it's just going to be a shiny version of gray. I don't think it's going to actually look like a real shimmery color. All right, looks like they're choosing, so I better leave. But before we go, I will name one thing here. Yoink. This sucker in liquid, going to look really good. I'm probably going to pick one of these up just to have one for a video. I won't keep it, but I definitely want to make a video because that thing's going to look good. This, in liquid color, going to look pretty cool too in the green. I think this one could look good, the Haas Tooling one. Yeah, those are all mid. Let's go to the next page. This one, they're making in liquid, meh. Chrome, meh. Raw, meh. This car is white. White doesn't look good with special finishes in general. Chrome would be the only one it kind of looks good in, and I say kind of because it's not by much. Yeah, so far I'm just getting that. I think I'm just getting that. That Jimmy Johnson car. Here we go. Back to. Oh, I should probably get the leaderboard back up. My bad. Here we go. Back to racing we go. Joey Logano on the inside, but he gets knocked 3 wide by Kyle Larson, who's now looking for the lead. Joey got back down, but he overshot the corner. And up the corner goes Joey. Here comes Kyle Larson for the lead. There's a lot of contact, and it was kind of coming from third place Kyle Busch. So Kyle Larson made a lot of contact with Joey, but realistically, a lot of that contact stemmed from Kyle Busch. And it's still kind of stemming from the back. Oh, Chase Elliott went for a spin. Looks like he got going again, but yeah. I got a feeling we're going to see a caution-infused race. Yeah, Bubba and Elliott had an issue because they were side by side on the restart. I think, unfortunately, Elliott chose the outside and may have got himself shipped. And that's part of this race. That's why I don't take this race very seriously, to be honest. It just, let's see what happened. Oh, maybe, was it Elliott that had the issue? What's going on here? Oh, no, Reddick just destroyed his teammate. So that's pretty much all on Reddick. He just missed and just clobbered his teammate. Way too hard. He had no chance to make that corner. Like, what do you... I'm sorry. This makes the Cup drivers look like a bunch of hacks. Just blowing corners and slamming into each other. Like, come on, man. I'm glad racing's back, but I can't wait for this Clash race to die. Not the Clash specifically, just at this quarter-mile track. It's too small. It just is. It's too small. Put us on a real racetrack. Oh, yes, that Moffat-Dega win. Oh, he's out. He's out. He's in the infield doing something. They must have knocked. I think they broke something. He might be out. I don't know. That's a red flag. So, if it's a red flag, they're not losing laps. But once they get lined up, he will be losing laps. So it looks like they're saying it's broke. I don't see the window net down yet, so I don't know if he's getting out. Did it say what happened? I'm trying to see where he's at. Oh, good grief. Somebody stuffed it in there 3 wide. I'm trying to see where he's at. Maybe he just got pushed up the track. Someone's on his rear, so we'll see. Honestly, I think that's a perfect paint scheme for the night races. Like, I wouldn't mind that car being the night race car for the 9. Like, that'd be a pretty neat car. Did Joey hold the lead? Seriously? Huh. I guess Joey held the lead. Well done. Trying to see if anyone's sneaking up there. Reddick's kind of getting up there, but honestly, Reddick's only getting up there because he's knocking guys out of the way. The good news is the Lumar car is going to be all red this year. It's going to look good in liquid color, but it's not going to be as good as last year's throwback in liquid color, which, by the way, I have. I haven't made my video on it for some reason. Can't really explain why I haven't. It's kind of just my mistake. So, yeah. All right, they are doubled up now, though. It looks like they will be getting the 1 to go this time by. And then is Elliott off? I think they pulled him off. I'm trying to see, is he still in the infield? I don't have my sound going, so if Fox or if he's off, like done, I just haven't heard, so. Trying to look at the infield to see if he's down there. I don't see it down there. But it's hard to tell. Fox, zoom out a little bit. Crying out loud, guys. You can't see what's happening. Reddick gonna ship it in there again, and he's knocking Kyle Larson out of the way. He's knocking Kyle Busch out of the way. Oh, Christ. This is stupid. Oh, Ross Chastain got shot headfirst into the wall. Just turned, hooked to the right. Oh, my gosh. The clown show is beginning! Well, I'd be lying if I said I'm not surprised. Oh boy, let's see what happened here. I got a feeling he got shipped, not of his doing. Sure looks like you need to be on the inside. It's too risky to be on the outside because you just get, yeah, he just got clocked. I don't know who he didn't catch the wall, but yeah, that was a lot of contact. Oh, and then he backed up into Corey LaJoy. Oh, yeah, so let's see here. Who was that? The 34 stuffed it in way too low. Yeah, stuffed it in on the 47. And then Michael McDowell's putting him in the wall under caution. I hate this race. I cannot. I say I hate this race. I'm glad NASCAR's back, but can we please have a real racetrack again? Restart violation for Reddick? Good. Send him back. He was 3 wide by the start-finish line, and then he plowed 3 people out of the way. He should go to the back. I mean, like, I just don't... I don't know. I don't get it, man. Just not a fan of all the knocking into people. I just don't think you do yourselves any favors. I think Elliott is out, from what I can tell. So, on the restart. Oh, yeah, he's looking low before the start-finish line. I don't know. This is all just clownery, you know? Just a lot of clownery is what it is. Elliott's still in 20th because he hasn't lost a lap because they haven't completed a lap. He's in the pits. He's done. And he hasn't managed to lose his lap yet because there's not enough guys a lap down, I don't think. I think Nemechek just got his lap back. So Gragson has a chance to get some laps back. Let's go, boys! Looks like a little dispute over territory going on back here. Again, this whole thing is a disaster. I've never liked the Clash. I've always found it gimmicky. I didn't think it was very good the first year. I don't think it's very good the second year. I think the Clash is just sort of a gimmicky race, and not going to lie, if they never come back to this Coliseum, I'm not going to miss it, because it's not that great of racing. It's just kind of clownery by the end of the year, or by the end of the race. Yep, so Nemechek's going to get his lap back. That means with 3 cautions, Noah can get back on the lead lap. And they only made 3 laps so far, so he's got a shot. Did anyone say exactly what the issue on the 9 was? I'm just curious if anyone knows what the actual issue was. Once again, he was the worst running Hendrick car for a majority of the whole stint. Yeah, he ran like around the top 10, but still, I'm just... again, this track is junk anyway, but man, I don't like what I saw from him last year on speed, and I don't like what I've seen early on this year, even though it's not really relevant, you know, long term. Front suspension, okay. So yeah, it broke something in the front suspension. That makes sense, so we're all good there. Let's see here. I can't even see. What's my live viewer count? I should end that poll. Whoops. All right, so I ended the poll. I should have a viewer count in here. There we go. 7. My lucky 7. You guys who are here are considered the lucky 7. You are literally, I'm going to call out next week about the lucky 7 roll call. You just know who you guys are. And when I say I want to report, or I'm going to do a lucky 7 roll call, all you have to reply with, and I want you to remember this very clearly, reply with the term cheese. Just literally say cheese. So if I say lucky 7 roll call next week in the Daytona 500 when we're streaming, just reply with cheese. That's how you do roll call. Anyone else that says here, I'll know they're lying, because you're supposed to respond with cheese. All right, now that we've got that out of the way. Yeah, Las Vegas would have been a lot more fun for the Clash, honestly. Plus, the Super Bowl's there, so it's like, would have worked out perfectly. All right, Gibbs are going to be on the bottom. Logano up top. Busch is up high. Interesting. Interesting running order. Let's see what happens. Can they get more than a lap in? They're trying. A lot of contact between Denny and Logano. Little wheel spin there from Denny. He'll get down. Oh, he's going to give a shot to the back of the 22. Larson's going to give a shot to both of them. Here comes Truex. Where did Truex even start? Oh, for crying out. Oh, they're just parking it in the corners. Just get 3 laps. Just get Elliott 3 laps down, so that way Noah will get the lucky dog if he has an issue. That's all I want. Just get our 3 laps in. 70, no, that's 80. 1 more lap, maybe a lap and a half. That's all we need. Get that extra lap and a half in and we should be good. Truex all the way to 4th. He was running like crap earlier. No, he wasn't actually that bad. I'm overreacting a little bit there. Man, Truex showing some good speed through the corner, though. Little shot to the back of the 22. Big wiggle. And the 5 is there. And he's definitely going to stuff his nose in there now. Joey going to try and pinch it off. Kyle going to get back in it. Priest up to 7th. Kyle Busch still in P5. Where'd Denny go? Oh, he's 6th. There he is. I'm trying to make sure I know who went where. All right, we got our 3 laps in. So now every caution from here on out should help Noah get back on. Oh, he's 4 laps down. Goodness. I think he's still 3. I think that's just a goof. So, yeah, I think that's just a goof on there. All right, Priest looking at the inside for 6th. Looks like he's starting to make a little move towards the front. I don't know why, but these cars look like they've actually picked up some speed. They look faster than they were earlier. It looks like everyone's kind of hustling and really putting the gas down. Like, this actually looks pretty good. Yeah, he's 3 laps down. So 3 cautions to get Noah back on the lead lap. A lot of sliding out of the back of the 41. He cannot keep the tires down under it. It just keeps having the rear step out when he puts the power down. Looks like Denny's going to get back. Yeah, he did. Denny got back clear. Ty Gibbs is out front by 2.6 seconds right now over everybody else. So that's what our current battle looks like. A lot of single file now. They've started, I say cleaned it up. They've cleaned it up a little bit. Looks like Joey Logano is still... holding up a little bit of a line. We'll see what that does. Yeah, Joey Logano is holding everybody up. We'll see if they're going to eventually have to shuck him out of line. Because Ty Gibbs is running away now. Blaney just moved into 9th, so Blaney may have a little something to do here by the end of the race. He's starting to come forward. Didn't have a lot of speed in that last session, but seems to have some speed going now. They still haven't moved Joey yet. I think they're going to have to, though. I'd put Joey in the wall just for fun. I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't mind to see that. Oh, Joey actually stretched out over Kyle Larson a little bit. Looks like Larson may be the one holding up now. Oh, it looks like Kyle Busch to the inside of Truex. Was not able to get the pass made, though. A little contact, but that's not enough, so he'll move by. Are we really going to a commercial here? Oh, side by side, but I don't like it either way. Kyle closing back in on Truex at the moment, so it's going to be, at the moment, it looks like Logano might actually be closing back in on Ty Gibbs, just a little bit. Problem is, he let him open up such a big gap. Well, the good news is the guy he has to lap is Noah. So, if Noah decides to really let this be a problem, he can just be really hard to pass. That would be fun. I'm not gonna lie. I would enjoy that rivalry coming up. Oh, here comes Blaney to the inside of Byron. That's for 8th. So Blaney continuing to find his way forward. 50 laps to go now, so the race is really rolling by. Once they get rolling, they do kind of click the laps off. Looks like a couple guys went around Truex. Can't quite tell who, because they're using a terrible camera angle. Yeah, it looks like Denny's getting back by Truex. So Kyle's going to get 5th. Looks like Denny will get 6th. That's where there's a gap. He'll catch back in there. .46 laps to go as they run. Gibbs out front. Is Ty Gibbs going to win the Clash? I'm not sure if I'm good with Ty Gibbs winning the Clash or not. I mean, they won't offer the diecast, so it's one less car I have to worry about. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, though, you know? All right, still under side-by-side commercial. 45 laps to go. Kyle Busch has gone around Kyle Larson. That moves him up into the 3rd spot. I hate the Liberty Mutual yellow. It makes me think there's a caution. They should not be turning the whole screen yellow like that for their commercial, because it literally makes me think that we just had a yellow. It's too confusing. Yeah, it looks like a Larson-Hamlin interaction going on there. It looks like Larson, no, he's going to have to give it up to Truex, too. Just doesn't have the long run speed. Looks like LaJoie has lost a lap. And now Gibbs is catching up to Gragson. There we go. Come on, Noah. Make it really hard to pass. Let's make this fun. Like, let's really make it fun. Oh, Noah's just missing the corner. Well, Blaney's up to 7th, so he's done a good job recovering since the barely making it in the field because he had to rely on his points provisional. But he's done a good job. He's found his way up to 7th so far, and it looks like he's closing in on Kyle Larson for 6th. 30. Oh, I'm yawning. What do you know? 39 laps to go. Larson and Blaney getting a little bit of contact. Nothing too bad. Look at that brake rotor, though. Them suckers are bright. Are we going to another commercial? Okay. That made me nervous. I'm like, are we seriously going to miss more? There's only 30 laps to go. Like, that's only like 10 minutes. All right, so Blaney does move into the 6th spot. He's coming. Question is he going to get there or not? Ooh, looks like, is Joey catching up a little or no? That might not be what I'm seeing. Yeah, once Reddick got penalized, he's gone nowhere. Oh, Chastain getting some contact with the 51. Getting everyone all out of shape back there. 33 laps to go. Looks like the gap is starting to close. Joey might be coming. Now, there's more traffic in front, though. So we'll see. As Ty has to work through this traffic, what does that look like going forward? Hamlin has moved into 3rd, by the way. He has gotten around Kyle Busch. Oh, it is a crowded joint in there. Hamlin is starting to make his way forward. I'm not going to lie. He's getting closer. Don't count him out just yet. He's got a faster car, and he's closing in decent amounts at a time. It does help that Gibbs has been held up with some traffic. 28 to go, though. He's going to have to keep a move on it. Two and a half seconds about, it looks like, back to Hamlin right now. About a full second back to Joey. But the thing is, it's the amount of cars in between. There's a lot of cars in between them still. Bubba Wallace moving into 8th. 24 to go. Looks like Ty Gibbs just got by Ricky Stenhouse. As Logano just got by Michael McDowell. Looks like Hamlin's closing in on that battle. 23 to go. And it's probably going to take somebody getting in Ty Gibbs' way to get anything to happen. Although it is Chastain that's in front of him next, so, you know, let's have some fun, right? Why not? Why not? I kind of want to have a Denny Hamlin ride-along. He's the guy I'm really curious about, because it looks like he has probably the best car on the racetrack. The question is, can he actually get there or not? $19 to go. Chastain's being a thorn, but honestly, it's totally justified. He's on the inside of someone else. Like, there's not much he can really do. Oh, I wouldn't be shocked. Watch out for Gibbs here. He might get a shot. He's getting a shot from Chastain. He's going to be able to handle it, but yeah, there was definitely, I think he was not pleased about the amount of contact in the rear. So Joey's kind of working his way. Oh, Chastain going to pull high and let him go? Just about. $16 to go. Looks like, I don't know, 15 laps may not even be enough. Oh, wow, what in the world? Justin Haley just took a horrible angle on that corner. Yeah, Denny is not closed in as much as I thought he was going to be able to. Is Cody Ware, like, broken? Yeah, I think he's broke. Cody Ware's broken, so he's pulling to the infield now. 13 to go. And it's going to be a Joey Gibbs battle unless a caution comes out, in which case all hell's breaking loose. Alright, looks like they're going to get him out of there. The Walmart car running on Walmart parts is Walmart parked. $11 to go, and it is definitely a two-man race. I don't see anyone else that could get there. It's just going to come down to how much of a holdup. Oh, we got a caution. Oh no! Oh no! This race is about to shift into maximum overdrive. Oh, you can hear the pain. This is about to get really, really wild. What happened? Oh, gosh. Was this Chastain here? Sure looks like it. Chastain and McDowell just having a... I don't know what they were having. It's Ross's terrorism back in action. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Ross. I guess you're going to make this race... I don't even say watchable. I hate this thing so much. Oh, goodness gracious. So 10 to go. Can't quite see how much damage on there is. Now we have Dawson Cram out of the race for more shenanigans. Why not? Let's have some shenanigans. Well, we're under commercial right now. I guess they're going to fit an extra commercial break in, because why wouldn't they? But a double file restart means... Here's the thing. I'm picking 3 or 4 guys to win this race, and guess who? None of them are up front. I think it's going to be Kyle Busch, Ryan Blaney, Bubba Wallace, Kyle Larson, or William Byron. One of those guys is winning this race because everyone else is going to get shucked out of the way. It's going to be something with that level of garbage. Well, I'm going to pick, like I said, I'm picking someone fourth on back. I think the front three are all going to get shucked. I think it's going to be by somebody in fourth or fifth. Hey, there's Clyde. All right, so as we're sitting under commercial, waiting for the rest of this race to play out, the question is, I think Ross is a lap down, so I'm not going to peg him as a top 10. But I feel like he would shuck enough guys to get to the top 10, you know? Like, that's just what my gut reaction is like, oh, I think Ross is going to shuck his way to top 10s. Although if Denny takes the inside of row 2, there's a good chance that it stays somewhat clean. All right, 10 laps to go. Still waiting on the choose. All right, it looks like Denny did go inside. Blaney went all the way to the outside of row 2. Interesting decision there. So, I don't know. I think this actually has a shot to stay clean. It's going to come down to what happens in row 3, though. That's going to be the row that determines if this stays clean or not. It's going to be row 3. I can't even remember what the caution was for. Was it for McDowell? I think it was McDowell. All right, green flag in the air. Oh, actually a pretty spread out start. Not bad. Oh, there's contact, though. Oh, Joey got shucked. Here comes Denny for the lead. Kyle Busch is up to third. And Denny is clear. He's going to run away with it. Kyle going to absolutely send Ty Gibbs in there. Denny locked it up again. Meanwhile, Ryan Blaney has held fourth and is in fourth, legitimately. He is holding fourth. Blaney not quite there yet. He's going to give it one more round to the corner, and he's going to get in there this time, I think. Oh, there we go. The front two having some contact. Oh my gosh, 6 to go. Oh, Ty's going to slide it in there again. Denny slid it again. Ty looking inside. I don't think he's got enough. It's going to take contact. A little more contact. Denny going to pull it away again, though. Denny slides it through the corner again. This time Ty's there. Ty slides it way high on entry. Kyle Busch, I should say, is to the inside now. Oh, Kyle got in there way too hot. But it's not enough for Blaney to peek inside. Denny's gone. Yep, Gibbs is definitely going to probably be out of this one now. Coming around, 2 to go. And Ty Gibbs is back to 4th or 5th now. What are we doing? I don't know if we have a caution or not. I don't know what's happening. Ty Gibbs spun in 3 and 4, and I think they're going to do a restart. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're going to have a one-lap shootout for all the marbles. So I think we have a yellow. What happened here? Going down the straightaway. Looks like... Does he get shipped? Oh, I think he gets shipped. Yeah, he gets shipped. It all kind of... Oh, it's the Clash, man. It's just the freaking Clash. Oh, man. He missed it so bad. I shouldn't say missed it. He had Kyle on his inside, but once Kyle was on his inside, I think he had contact with Larson, and that just pushed him too far back. He didn't have the chance to run with anyone else. All right, guys. I said Busch, Blaney, Larson. Larson's too far back now, though. I did say Bubba, though, so I got 2nd, 3rd, and 5th are the guys I thought could win it. 2nd, 3rd, and 5th. And we're going to have a one-lap... let's call it what it is. We're going to have a one-lap disaster coming up. Oh, gosh. Who do I even want to win this? Do I want Blaney to win? Yeah, Denny's got a beat-up car that could look kind of cool. Sport Clips. Morgan & Morgan. Bubba's car could look all right. Oh, boy, guys. This is going to get ugly. It just is. Well, at least the guys in the booth agree with me that the third place is going to be the place to be on this restart. That's what I think. I think 3rd place is going to be the one that gets the win. Whoever starts 2nd row inside, I think, is going to be your winner. Oh, I guess they're going to do a green-white checker, so they're going to add a lap. Classic NASCAR. 150 laps, going to end on lap 151. Yeah, it is what it is. I don't mind any of the guys up top, honestly. I like Hamlin, I like Busch, I like Blaney. Don't really like Logano. Like Bubba, Truex, Byron. Like, everybody in the top 11, 12 could win, except for Logano. So, that's the only guy I don't really want to see win is Logano. All right, let's see what they do with the choose rule, though. That's probably going to be the biggest impact, is what choices are made. Oh, gosh. It's only 8:30. Why am I tired? So I think Joey's going to be 2nd row outside. I just don't see him unless he goes 3rd row inside. Are we coming to the choose? I think we're at the choose. Hamlin and Busch low. Blaney high. Logano low. So we pretty much know the plan. Logano is going to ship the first 2 cars in front of him. Okay. This is going to get... Okay. That's all I can say. Okay. Here we go. This ought to be interesting. Okay. I don't know. I can't take this seriously, so let's have some fun, right? let's just have a good race. All right, one to go. And in the most NASCAR fashion possible, we're going to have a clown show finish, right? All right, here we go, guys. Coming to the restart. Denny with a pretty good launch, actually. Good set of corners. Oh, Denny really hard in there. Coming to the white, though. Oh, gosh. How much did Denny overcook? No, he didn't overcook it. All right. Denny and Kyle, one last time. Into 3 and 4. Denny cooks it through the corner, but he has plenty of space. Denny Hamlin is your Clash winner, and Carnage behind them, and I do not care who it is. So it looks like Florida Denny fans got a new diecast coming. Now, you're going to get it from the right place, though, right? You're going to get it from rasdiecast.com with the promo code Denny Hamster. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I could make a Denny Hamster one for 11% off instead of 10. That could be fun. Denny Hamster. We'll do that. So Denny Hamlin gets the win in the new Sport Clips look. I like it. I like that Sport Clips car. It looks pretty good. So Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman, Ryan Briscoe? No, that's IndyCar. Chase Briscoe, Brad Keselowski, Martin Truex Jr., and William Byron will round out the top 10 tonight. That is pretty much... I don't know what else to say. That was the Clash. It is what it is. I think if we're lucky, they don't come back again, and maybe the Clash can move to a real racetrack. But at the end of the day, Denny Hamlin snags the win in the Clash. It's just another trophy on the mantle for a Hall of Fame career that we'll see if he can finally snag the championship. Idiotic cameraman, going to run right up next to the car, somewhere in the smoke. Nobody's going to be able to see him because, God forbid, we use our heads. All right. So Denny starts it off right, but at the end of the day, this all is literally irrelevant once you get to Daytona. It's completely irrelevant. The only relevant part of tonight is those of you purchasing a Denny Hamlin raced version diecast. Honestly, I don't even know what the new price points are. I think they're the same, but there is also a chance that Denny Hamlin gets the Elite Premier made, too. Could be the first race version on that platform, so it could be fun. But the new Toyota Camry visits Victory Lane in its first race, and not going to lie, not a bad-looking car. I don't mind it. I think it looks pretty good. He was also in the Netflix thing. He was big there. So, also, shredded tire alert. Shredded tire alert. Good news for those of us there. Left rear shredded tire alert. Honestly, looks pretty good. Got some decent damage. I like the paint scheme. It's a solid paint scheme. So, yes, I will be getting it. Because I have to do the review, right? I have to. It's my job. It's my duty. All right, so they're waiting for Denny to get there for his interview. Getting a nice drink of water, taking his sweet time. Kind of weird, but Denny Hamlin's literally starting to look like Mark Martin a little bit. Just a little bit. Starting to get that look going, so. Man, I'm not going to lie, guys. If we're going to do a review on this race, it's the Coliseum, so it is what it is. Not our favorite place, but overall, the race is never great. It's just sort of a thing that happens and takes place. But yeah, right now, that Coliseum was empty. So if I'm being honest, please move this race. Move it to a place where it actually sells out. I would love to see a sellout at this track. Not this track, but at a track for the for this race. I think we can get it done, but I think it's overstayed its welcome, and it's time to move to a bigger, better thing. So, anyway, guys, interviewing Kyle Busch now. That'll pretty much wrap up the stream here tonight. I will not be streaming the duels. I always have a tradition I do on that. I plan to stream the 500, but stay tuned to the channel. If I decide to stream the race or not, I will let you guys know. It'll be posted there on the it'll be posted on the channel if I'm streaming next week, or not next week, but 2 weeks from now for the Daytona 500. But otherwise, guys, I hope you have enjoyed. For you Denny Hamlin fans, enjoy the win, and we will see you in 2 weeks for the Daytona 500.